stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny. When you go out of this world,
it's the kind of job I need. 2320. What's that? 300 years from now? $300 years into the future. This is what we have to expect. Fugitive for crimes against the colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. You could survive on the surface of Tartarus briefly.
Hello? We're trying to figure out what character Searinox is gonna be. Gotta have like high charm, right? Because that's just naturally how I am. Some dexterity. Maybe high intelligence? Just an average guy with average strength that's just smart, charming, dexterous. It's just how it is. But we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out as we go. Points available. Where do I put points? Already have a high persuade, so we might be good just for like the beginning of it. I know nothing about engineering. I know nothing about technologies at all. We'll just save that for the smart peoples. But what if... What?
I bet you're vicious with a tossball stick.
Nope.
You could make a vicar doubt the law.
Dialogue. Got to.
If you wanted to steal
And then
from the
stealth.
rich, you've come to the right colony.
Dialogue and stealth, because maybe it should have gone into inspiration. I don't know. But nothing says Puck is rogue like dialogue and stealth. What was my job? Select a career aptitude that your character possesses. Each one was I a sous chef? No. Science? No. A safety inspector? No. Medical? I was a mascot, maybe? No, no, no. Cashier, subgrade. Potential. Yeah,
I can be reasonably sure you
we'll
know
go with
how
this
to
one.
add and subtract.
We are Guy. Now time to figure out me. We need a young-looking Asian, but not too young-looking Asian, you know? I don't know. Maybe. Hello, my love. We're trying to figure out Asian me right now. And yeah. This is about the closest I've got. We're building our character, and we're thinking I'm like a smooth talking like charming kind of like space captain. Oh, absolutely. Apparently they don't really have long-haired dudes in space, I guess. I don't know. What do you what do you think of this guy so far? Probably as close as I'll get. Might be right. Do I have like thicker eyebrows or thinner eyebrows, do you think? Like maybe like, no, not that. Thickish eyebrows. So maybe like that? Maybe? Oh. Okay. They don't have they don't have the Johnny Depp facial hair. Should I do facial hair or no facial hair? What do you think? None? No facial hair? Okay. Okay, okay. No, we don't need makeup. Age? Old as hell. Just kidding. Young as shit. Don't really think we need any. All the makeup? Oh, okay. Don't need any scars. Kind of makeup's through the guy. Ooh, I could have red wingtips. Ooh, what about the black lip gloss and eyeshadow? I know you said no makeup, but I just want to see. Nah, no makeup, no makeup. This might be the best I can get, right? Yeah, I can have a bloody nose. Anytime I see my girlfriend, I get a bloody nose like that. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Next. What is my name? My name is Bobathor. I don't like how it's doing that. I am Searinox. Oh, do you think I should do... Should I do Searinox or Searinox, do you think? Just use Searinox? Okay. So here's my, yeah. Can't use heavy weapons. Not really good with heavy weapons. So this is gonna be a kind of not a light playthrough. I played this game like years ago, so I don't remember anything about this.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Here we go.
Not likely, bootlickers.
Yeah, you dumb bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
Welcome to Terra 2.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Barely made it out alive.
Shit.
So, if... I don't know if you saw, like, right at the beginning, but something happened to these people, these colonists. And this giant megacorp was hiding them.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation.
It's been 70 years. It's, oh yeah, the year is 23.
Normally, reviving someone
20.
after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
Explosive cell death?
Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from
It's
dying
keeping us
so
safe, that's good.
horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head.
Oh.
Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
So we're talking to a smuggler? Oh, dude, hit the button. Just hit the... Whoa. Remember the Hope. 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land.
Well, thank you.
Good luck. All colonists are counting on you.
Well, I seem to get myself stuck in these situations against impossible odds. Constantly. Ow. Just gonna hit the...
You've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by.
Hawthorne. Oh.
His name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Well, there goes our smuggler
Hawthorne
friend.
won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay. Well, we killed our, we killed our contact. Oh, yeah. I'm all for squashing. What are you, friend? This guy had no legs. Lieutenant Dan. He ain't got no legs. The hell are those things? Canids. Gonna quietly sneak past the monsters. Yeah, poor Dan, right? Oh. Whoa.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Can I control time? God damn it.
Hey, you, come here.
Hello,
You've
friend.
tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
I'll just patch him up easy.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one.
It's because I'm
Hope you
smart.
don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
He does look like my character. Oh my gosh. Spacer's Choice doesn't like a... Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills.
Okay.
Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right?
Shot yourself?
Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
String cheese. So you're hiding in a cave, and you blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead.
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter.
Oh.
Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
What if I took the gun?
Yeah, okay.
And
You look like you know your way around.
Yeah, thank you.
Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Yeah.
All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely
Ooh,
to malfunction.
30% less.
You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
This is gonna get really old, friend, if you're gonna keep sloganing me. The Hope?
Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers.
That just made me laugh. Okay. God damn it, Phineas, shut up.
Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Weapon management. Cool. 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 You love to see it happen. Time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, my brain processes time differently, kind of like I already do. Using this will slow down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. I have a limited time in this mode, and standing still drains the time meter slowly. Moving drains it faster. I was made for this game, Don. Bad. 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 Okay, I think he's dead. Whew, scared the hell out of me. Having no head does that. Absolutely. Cool. I have no idea what happened to the guy that was sitting here. He just kind of like exploded. And I can't loot his body, so... Look, it happens. Well, yeah, but he had it coming.
Right, you!
Doesn't even know where I am. Did you just fucking open fire on me, you bastard? Oh, there's more. Damn it. I almost just killed myself. I almost died, Don. Yeah, I need to really watch myself. Yeah, I do need to be more careful. Not really tanky or... You know, I kind of have to be a little crafty.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
I'm not gonna get myself killed. What do you want?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators.
Oh wow,
not
landing
runways.
violators.
Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
It's just a landing violation, let it go. So I heard. I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave. Shh, she doesn't know I'm a landing violator. Yeah, I dealt with a few of those marauders. Not really impressed.
I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself.
Oh, I'm sure.
I just, you know,
Need a couple
need
of
a couple of winks to catch my breath.
Right,
Stretch
yeah.
my legs, son.
Don't worry. You sit tight, I'll handle it. Guess I'll give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Or I bet these marauders... I bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge? What should I choose? There are two really good ones. What do you think I should choose? Honestly, I'm kind of feeling the second one just because I think it might be funny if I can pull it off. What do you think? Second one?
You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature.
Oh shit.
You know what?
I am right.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm right.
Next time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
They're gonna laminate it.
Here we go.
To war. Was that it? That was it? Was that seriously it? That was not the, Gotta make sure it's laminated. Absolutely.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Not just anyone is chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
Wow, you had to fill out 4 forms to become a person who fills out landing regulations.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Okay, Mercer, I'm going inside. Have fun. I leveled up. Skill improvements. Cool. Perks. What perks do I want? Who's weapon durability? The negotiator. We need all the money we can get. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome in. Me and Nkura here, hanging out and chat, playing. We're going to space camp. We're gonna become space survivors.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Stupid. We landed on this planet
Spacefaring vessels is a crime.
to meet a
Please submit yourself
contact
to the authorities.
that we accidentally killed. I would never ignore you.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
I'm
Please
not
return
unwanted.
any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Self-destruct? I didn't misappropriate anything.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence.
Lethal deterrence?
Procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3,
You can try, we're still on the ground.
1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get
I
this
am
ship in the
incapable
air.
of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
What if I'm Captain Hawthorne? Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty.
Yeah, just wanted to
I
tell
am
you,
programmed
accidentally
to take
killed him.
orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I get it. Call me
Well
Searinox
done, Captain
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
Thank you, Ada.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's
Emergency
power regulator
landing,
has been
she
irreparably
says.
damaged and must be replaced.
Doesn't sound like I'll find that. Just sitting there in a garage. Sifting through a garage.
The
Awesome.
probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
Oh no, absolutely
This
not.
cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne,
Yeah,
as the
Searinox
registered
Hawthorne.
proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
Thank
Now
you. I
that
appreciate your cooperation.
that
Best of luck
sounds
in your
like
search for a
the
power regulator.
the sci-fi
Thanks,
space
Searinox.
thriller we all need. Suave, swashbuckling, smooth-talking Searinox Hawthorne on his adventures throughout the space. Not just space, the space. Capital T. To save the world from whatever. Lieutenant
Say,
Mercer,
this wouldn't happen
friend.
to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship.
It is
And
my
if this
ship.
ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You're gonna dock my pay. But what if I told you that you might be a landing inspector, but I'm a starship safety inspector?
I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater.
Oh, no.
Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Yep, by all means. Be about your business, Mercer. I'm gonna go talk to Constable Reyes, or whatever the hell his name is, and you're gonna get pay doc. Fucking prick. They had no idea what was coming. They didn't even know I was here for surprise inspection. Those bastards. God, I'm good. They also had no idea what was coming to them. Those poor bastards. Okay. Definitely not
hey,
dark.
Where'd you come from?
Well, Silas, I'm a Starship Safety Inspector. I did. Well, I'm just passing
Ain't
through,
safe
friend.
out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I don't like that everybody tries to sell this to me. Nice to meet you. I'm Searinox Hawthorne.
Yep. Shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that.
No, friend. I'm
Silence.
clean.
Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater.
In humor.
We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Say it one more time. I'm going to shoot you.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior
interment engineer?
Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant.
But now you're a junior. What? You are old to be
The rate
junior.
I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Ooh, associate. Nice. We're very close to being affiliate, so I understand that. You know what, Silas? I like you. I got a favor to ask. So, what do I ask you? This place looks terrible.
Way, I suppose.
Yep, this is how we have conversations. We awkwardly stare into each other's eyes.
Every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Oh, hey, well. Once you get sick. Cool. Vagrant plague sweeps through the town. Awesome. I'm looking for a regulator.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure.
Oh.
If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office.
Reed Thompson.
He's up in the tower above the cannery.
Gotcha.
Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
That depends on what you're asking.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
So you want me to, get their debts?
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is he so
It
special?
just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays.
Well, thanks for telling me how to do your job, asshole.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy, I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery.
Got
You'll
it.
find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's
By
a-
the landing pad. Awesome. Okay, well, I guess maybe we're gonna go help our friend Silas. Ludwig.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
I've come to bargain. Silas sent me.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means...
Resistance.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automaton.
What's going on
made
with
of
this guy?
iron and lies.
Gotta watch out for the machines.
That's
right.
That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant.
Oh no, they're evil.
Clattering about,
Yeah, absolutely.
firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
The uprising.
The
Oh.
swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill. Where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Super evil robots. Cool.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Some tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Thank you. Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
I mean, no, you wouldn't. We have to fight robots.
They have sent a scout.
Prowling the
Prowling around
junkyard.
the junkyard just behind our beloved.
Got it.
This scout must not be permitted to return.
Cut off and report back. Got it. Cool. Evil robots. What if I just go into town and collect all the other fees and then fight the robots? Ooh, scary. That is a church.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
That's a store. Barbershop. One of the guys that owes money is a barber. Conrad.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Well, first of all, you're
Physical
a barber.
hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Ah, he's religious. I'm glad.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will
Spacer's
also
Choice.
report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Ah, hey. Since you mentioned payments, you owe Silas
Gravesite
money.
fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
It does not. We all pay. You all live here.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity
You
of our
are.
fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
If you don't pay up, I'll toss your body into a ditch. You should audition.
Thank you, no, I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully...
Okay. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment.
He is a broke bitch.
Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. What can I do?
So, why not use his teeth as collateral?
You know about Eugene?
Oh yeah, I just read a paper in the back that you didn't see me. But that's none of your business.
You probably heard it from one of our local gossip. Eugene's golden teeth were a...
I'm sure you won't miss him.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
I mean, you might have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Thank you. Cannery. They are grave robbing. Saltuna Cannery. If I remember where she is. I don't think I rightly do, though. Nope. Hey, you. Are you it? Phyllis.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it...
Nope. Gravesite fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
I didn't condone anything. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Why?
If you're not familiar with ward law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Well, that's good for him.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story.
Dang.
Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
You can't say that, Phyllis. What if they hear you?
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said he was your relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
That's horrible.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You can't be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through.
Yes, because Eugene was being
In other words,
selfish.
Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would've? So you didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees.
Okay.
Which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm
At
just
least
glad
the
to put
town's
this whole
safe.
ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Fair enough.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Nope, don't care. Nothing good. Well, yes, I'll clean out your fridge. There's a guy that's supposed to live on his own or something.
Wish we had some better
Ooh,
rations.
Constable Reyes.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Oh, hey. Got some questions for you, Reyes.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
I really don't care about any of that. I was trying to turn in one of your peoples, but you clearly don't care.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Nothing I can do about it. Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send
Holy.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken.
Dude,
That's
you look
old
like
Abraham.
death.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
So he know you are plagued. And he did tell me everything.
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great
cannery in the skies.
It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other
That's not how this works. Look, this is tragic, and it sucks, but pay me so I can
I'll
leave.
pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Oh? What do you need?
A couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all.
What?
There's a cache of anthracillin. tucked away in the
Anthracillin?
old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Oh. Got it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
It's okay, Martin. I'm a hero. It's what we do. I didn't even ask questions about how dangerous this would be. But he chose the suave, smooth-talking,
You're making a mistake.
gunslinging... Excuse me? Gunslinging Searinox Hawthorne. Why am I...
Excuse me.
Yep.
I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac.
He's a hypochondriac.
Anthocillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Oh, selling it? You're saying it's psychosomatic? I don't care about the medical.
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, just let me know.
Alright.
We're fine.
Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Ooh, you're a fellow smuggler.
I'm paid better than Abernathy.
Ooh.
Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Thank you. Sorry, old man. The kid wants help, and as we know, the youth is the future. The youth is the future. Old man doesn't deserve it. Silas, friend, compadre, as some call you. Here's your payment.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any
There's your paperwork.
reliable work from a freelancer? That's gonna take some getting used to.
You know, this was a little difficult.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Oh, thank you. But what about something, you know?
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Thanks. Do. Don't mind me, just going to go save a town from a hypochondriac distributing amoxicillin to the world. Anthraxicillin. Anthrax. Oh, I get it. I get it. It's a funny joke. It's a funny joke. I get it. I'm smart. Do. Thank you. Thank you. Assault rifle, thank you. Thank you. Now, is that so difficult? Light assault rifle? Are you a person? You're the ringleader. I play shooters. This is the culmination of my Fortnite skills. Look at that. Professional gameplay all around. I didn't come close to dying at all. Ooh, they had a sniper rifle. Or a hunting rifle. Do wear item or navigate. Compare armor. Junk. Cool. Oh, I look so hot. I would do me. Damn, I look good. Wait, did I lose? -5 to stealth skills? But I want cool armor. We're gonna be a heavy stealth guy. It's just how it works. I know, because everybody knows looks equate to skill. Nah, everybody knows looks equate to skill. If you look cool, you are cool. Music box. Take that. Take that. We'll lockpick this. Criminal activities. No one lives here. A revolver? Shh. No, you don't know I'm stealing. Shush. You don't know that. For sure. There's no proof. Can't prove anything. Just don't tell. Just don't tell the cops. I feel like people are gonna rat me out, and I'm not excited for this. Ah, I need another maglock. I'm coming back for that locked door. Oh, I love this revolver. I'm like Han Solo, but better looking. My name is Sear Solo. Whew. That was quite the engagement. Something tells me I shouldn't go through the front door. Like all good, extremely attractive, gunslinging heroes from space that run some of the galaxy's greatest starships, always go through the back door. Because sometimes it's just what you need, you know? You need a little backdoor action. Fish sticks. Pocket watch. Nice booze. Awesome, barred from that side. Bypass stunt. Maglock. First aid room key. Just gonna open up that bar. And then we're just gonna casually walk back outside and back to the building where that locked door was, because I am nothing but efficient, or I am nothing if not efficient, because I speak English words, and sometimes they make sentences. Yo! Hello, friend. Yeah, hello. This is The Outer Worlds. I played it when it first came out a couple of years ago, but I haven't, like, I finished it then, but a whole bunch of DLCs came out since then, and I was like, what's a good solo game to stream? This. Yep. Yeah. What are you doing? You're gonna get a bev? I have bevs. I haven't seen your keys. But I mean, probably. Right. Yeah, I'll let you know. Yep, by chat, he says. Wait, so you're just getting a bev? Would you be opposed if I gave you my card for a McRib? I would like a McRib, yes. Would you like my card? Yeah, no. I have no idea where your car keys are. Thanks, buddy. And that's how you do it. You're like, you know what? If you're hungry, get a McRib. That's the spacer's choice. When in doubt, eat processed pork. Spacer's choice. Now 30% more kosher. I'm really scared. Enemies probably didn't hear that, right? Like no one else heard that gunfire. No one heard that. See, look, they're still quiet out there. Spacer's choice. They absolutely did not hear it. I can sell things? Can I sell junk? This is all junk. Hold and sell all junk. Nice. Oh, that's a fun little ditty. Just gonna pretend that guy wasn't there. 'Cause he wasn't.
I smell blood.
Apparently, he knew I was there. Let's go. Now just gotta quietly sneak past all of these enemies while they're sleeping, so they don't notice me. Just gonna casually gonna casually sneak by all of these enemies because they don't know I'm here. Okay, love. Go get the doggo. I am over encumbered, it says. Easy. Easy as pie. Whew. Awesome. It's Spacer's Choice. Nice. I gotta find the alien robot. Rebellion and stop it before it starts. Am I still over encumbered? How do I check? I am not over encumbered. Nope. Bad news. Bad news bears. Bad news bears. Bad news bears. Bad news bears. Whew. That was only minorly scary. We have a doggo in the chat. I don't know, were you able to see the robot uprising that I just stomped with my bare fist? Ah, dang. It was crazy. It was like, die, humans. And I was like, no! And then, yeah.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Scout's dead.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Aww.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's
Cantina.
why I kept it hidden all these years.
Behind a toilet. Got it.
On the double, soldier.
Poor dog. Lazy dog.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna
Oh, right. We need to give the one kid the anthraxicillin. Jesus. Here, kid.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again.
No, I agree.
Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Okay, I resent that. I'm a good smuggler type. Oh, I can charm them. Should I charm them? Do it. Got it.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Nice. Got a little extra money. That's all it was. Thought I was gonna get laid. Typical guy expectations. Look, I just saved the town by giving them anthraxicillin. You have unlocked dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Oh, Dawn. Sorry, I didn't see. Yeah, true. True. Spacer's choice. Oh, nope, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to, I want to go to the church. I want to talk to the vicar. I think. Max!
Yes, what is
Friend.
it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
I'm just looking for a
Mechanical
regulator.
tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to
Make him do
Thompson
both.
in the cannery.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Wait, why?
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak,
in the
tainting
library?
a collector's library in Emerald Vale.
Uh-huh.
However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Okay. Banned books? Got it.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Oh, I see.
It's a handwritten journal.
Okay.
A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner.
Communists.
I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I am serious.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for it.
Thank you.
How do I get out of here?
Something got you down? Nothing.
Oh, we got a naked dog, freed from the shackles of oppression.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Yeah, collarless. Shackles of oppression is what we call the dog's collar. Stupid space rat. Yeah, Duke is the her French bulldog. He's a good boy. He's a derpy boy, but he does his best. And that's all we ask. Thank you. What? No, he is smart. And stubborn. I suppose he can be, on occasion. As are all Frenchies. So I'm told. We got Stank Dog now. Gee, Bus. That is true, you do pay for the table scrap fee. You named him Duke Nukem because of his farts, not the fact that he, you named him after a cartoon, or not a cartoon, a game, a computer game from the, 80s. Nuke level 4. Ah, that's why. And here I thought it was a video game reference. '80s, 91. They're close. Either way, I wasn't born yet. You were born in in 90. Oh, yep, sorry. You were correct. I apologize. I just got the letter. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery. What? As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them in a cave. Great. He really likes that Eevee plushie. I need to get your stuff sent out to you too. Oh, he's like curled up face first, like buried in its tail. It's dying of the cuteness. So he can't smell. I think he's definitely Dutch ovened himself before. Yo! The McRib is back! Thank you! Did my card decline? Yeah, totally. Wait, did it actually decline or? Oh, fair enough. Good old McRib. Will never steer me wrong. Old Duke Nukem. Curled up in an Eevee tail. and the back, and the mama's back. Oh. Nice. Well, we got the heretical text. Time to clear out these marauders. He is a chunk boy. An adorable chunk boy. I wasn't expecting monkeys! Space monkey! That was horrifying. Ah, dang it, he went underground. Damn, you're ugly. Whew. It was only mildly terrifying. So we've been doing side quests this entire time. We're not even here for what we were supposed to do. We're supposed to get an engine to get the starship back up and running. Thought it was a pretty monkey? I thought you said it was a creepy monkey. Can something be pretty and creepy?
Any progress on that?
Yep, gotcha, bro.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Oh, you are pretty.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French.
Not the monkey.
Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Wow, it's in French.
Well,
No, I would never call you hideous.
But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some
Yeah,
of
I would
those
never call you
answers.
that.
I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and
So he's
suffering
trying to figure out the answer
wasted.
to his religion.
Bocconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Baconu journal.
So what is a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Absolutely. Join me.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
I see. Sounds good. Come on,
Fantastic.
Vicar.
Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Nice. Our first companion. Now time to get that ship up and running.
Sorry.
And eat my McRib at the same time. I really hope the mic's not picking too much of it up. Bum, 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 bum.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Seems we've got a guest.
Yeah.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You got info? We need to
I'm
talk.
Lee Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for you.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
I'm looking for a regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll
My
help me.
proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Wait a second. What do you mean, mostly abandoned?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think they'll like losing power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
No offense, Mr. Thompson, but Edgewater's kind of a shithole.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I know what she looks like?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
I'm jealous. You just get, like, dog cuddles all the time. Even if he's super needy of you living in the room. Like, that's amazing. That's awesome. Older, her camp looks to her for leadership. Okay, so what if she doesn't come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of...
I do want... Yeah, those are good cuddles, too.
We belong to one
Those are
unit.
good cuddles. I like
the
those
Spacer's
cuddles.
Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Can't make any promises, but I'll try.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Yeah, why not?
Great.
Come on.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
I am more jealous of the dog getting cuddles than you getting cuddles from the dog.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Cool. Bop, 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 bop.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just...
Oh, I'm sorry
Mr.
about the
Thompson
headaches.
has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah, I kind of figured that Reed wasn't being honest.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I see. Well, did you know Adelaide?
Elizabeth Devitt. Oh, Gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Well, don't blame them.
Here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
Oh,
Mr.
gotcha.
Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I met the vicar.
Books are for rich folk. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
That's fair,
That's what my dad
Parvati.
used to say anyways. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale, Captain.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
He's asked us to do some real horrible things.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Well, what do you think?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
So you should bring them together, send the power to Edgewater, and convince them?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Okay.
What
Fair
would
enough.
you like to discuss?
I mean, the city is safe. And probably cleaner than staying out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Oh, I missed the graphic. What was it? one of the animals cut open like a biology book. Yeah, there are a lot of a lot of those kinds of graphics in this game. Oh, it's probably a canid. Anatomically correct canid. Oh shoot. I have to go give the secret weapon thing back to the guard. If you remember, he had us not steal. He had us take from his secret stash behind a toilet in the bar. Yeah, we are lacking on it. Let's go, Parvati.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Poor Parvati.
Love the wind here.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found your package.
Keep your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge.
Oh.
I call it the Hand of the Law.
Mm-hmm.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand bolts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the
He
old
wants us to storm
geothermal plant.
the geothermal plant.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
You are not a good security
I
officer.
need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Logic module. Got it.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Ah, he's so kind. Ah, my jaw is so tender. It's like minor swelling in it still. Kinda hurts. I was kinda hoping... I mean, it's been less than a week, but... Still, at this point, you would think I'd be closer to 100%. Just gonna casually stroll up this road. They did say a couple of weeks. Yeah. I'm just like horrendously impatient.
Gosh, that's clever.
After sneaking parts out of the blah blah blah, I removed it. Nope. Whatever, don't care. That's what he removed. I do care what he did. I always watch all the reels you send me. It just happens all at once instead of as I get them. I even comment on every single reel, proving I watched them. Oh, more reels, I see it. No, I comment on all of them, yeah. Well, not everyone, but like 90% of them.
Where are we headed?
I think I done a good job of clearing this place out, so... Gonna keep on trucking.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Well, I'm looking for
Answers,
Adelaide.
huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
What do you mean one of those?
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
You might have your sights on me, but I'm a better shot.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions.
Trouble with marauders?
You don't know what enough with the question? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace.
Ooh,
Now
rescue
I'm
mission.
pacing around
I'm all about it.
wondering if marauders stopped
Searinox
too.
Hawthorne, at your service.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out
Okay,
scavenging,
Dawn.
but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest. I'll tell you what I can. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Got it.
What is it?
Gotta find him. Gotta find and talk to Stefan. It's okay. We only do 3-hour stints for streams anyway, so...
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, something I can...
Yeah, I'm told.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close.
Of course,
I'd
my
like her
love.
to go loping off.
Rest easy.
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around. You sound like some type of corporate...
I am a fixer.
Can't say I recall Zoe. She called it journaling.
See you around? Cool. So maybe she has a journal. Well, today's the day. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Banjois tucked away. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story.
Something I can help you with?
Yep.
I'll help if I can. Zoe was all... Shame she up and...
Don't care. Why is it surprising?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Okay. Gotta find her now. If I remember what little I remember correctly, this is like a cluster of a bandit camp.
Everyone all right?
Very nice.
On my way. Brace hit. Let me go.
Whew. Close. Close calls. Close calls. Now the time to go in with an old-fashioned revolver. Take care of this the gunslinging way.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Thank you.
You're fast.
Shoot.
Always wanted to say that.
I am not hitting any of these shots. Was that really all of them? Wow. I remember the last time we tried this, it took me a while to get to this camp.
Wow, you got that?
Yep. Whew. Okay. You frickin' nutsack.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
But the thing is, you don't.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Did I fail that?
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say
right.
so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Get home safe, kid. Stupid. Landmines. How long am I dazed for? Forever. Back to normal. Look at that. Like a professional.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's sick. Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. You pretty much did my job for me.
Yep, you're welcome.
Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
At the very least.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
Yep.
Zoe says she... Fresh off the...
Cool. Sell some weapons here. Okay, got that done. Whew. Sell all junk. Awesome. Yeah, I probably should put skills into my combat, but at the moment I think I'm good. For now. Whew. So I'm thinking, like, we'll spend some days, we'll spend some days doing solo stuff like this. And then we'll game with the friends and shit. You know, when applicable.
Oh. That's Thomas. He... used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
And then we'll keep the consistency. What we need to do, though, is keep everything consistent, because if I can get 3 concurrent, like an average of 3 viewers per stream, we can start like monetizing and stuff. I think it would be too. Maybe. I mean, I try my best with all this, but doesn't always work out sometimes. But if I could get some kind of revenue or something out of streams, like, I think it'd be a lot fun. And Dawn, once we get Dawn's computer and everything up and running too, she'll be joining me on streams and stuff. Which I think would be really cool, because you see how her banter is, you know, in chat.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
So, like, if she was in voice, you know, and we had banter like that, it'd be hilarious.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the... I have been called that, among other things. Green thumb.
In general, it's entertaining? What about it do you think is entertaining?
But yes,
just to pick your brain.
Just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. No, dear. The garden
Oh,
belongs to us all.
the banter, like, in general? Like, with everybody, or, like, what I say when we're gaming, or, like, what?
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only
Don't
thing
interact
Reed
with
knows how
people.
to make is a mess.
Like, who they're playing with.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater.
Yeah,
that's
I
the
mean, I
software
try.
just
Like,
can't.
if it's a group, you know.
I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
But we're definitely set with, like, our group of people. If that makes sense.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it.
To even a tenth of the waters.
An entire
Yeah.
town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Yeah, I can think of a few streamers, or even some of our friends that are streamers that are kind of like that. I guess. Liberating service. Yeah. I think what I'll probably do, what we ended up doing last time, when we got to this point before we stopped, and have everybody move out here into the woods. But yeah, I like the interactions. I think it's fun. I like the way you go with viewers say this or that. What do you mean by that? Oh, like survey says. I mean, I don't think I generalize everything. I think I try to be pretty consistent with what people say. Or like how they respond and act, you know? Or am I just not understanding the context of that? Okay. Oh, like the consensus thing. It's like, I was told by HR. Like that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's what you mean. I understand that now. Yeah. When it comes to group stuff,
I always wanted to poke around in here.
like that, I try to do that kind of thing.
Here we go. Nice hit. Damn it. Nice one.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think with games like that, it's definitely more about the interaction and then building small narrative, right? Because the object of the game is to get all of this kind of stuff too. But if you treat it like a job, you know, or something like that, it makes it a little more, interactive, right? Like, there was one time me and my buddy Chris, we played a game. We played a game called like Totally Unreliable Delivery Service or something like that, and we streamed it. But like the whole premise of it, dealing with hearing different names for the monsters and characters in that game now, and I'm like, Carlos? Yeah, we played Totally Reliable Delivery Service at one point, and like our whole premise like of that stream was that was our what's it called? Our that was our job application to Amazon. Because it's like a physics engine game, and it's like bad all around kind of stuff. But yeah, because the physics in it were so janky, right? Because everything was so janky, it left like a lot to be desired, which was hilarious. Like, yeah.
Control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing... Right there.
Ah, dang, I forgot. You can't unequip. I think there's like a setting or something like that. But yeah, I have plans to keep going with stuff like that, and I just got, or I'm waiting to be onboarded for private tutoring, because like there's a lot of issue apparently with, or like the distrust, right, with public education is getting worse and worse, and so there's a big push for private tutoring. So I get to hopefully start tutoring soon. I hope. Yeah. So this guy, I don't know how I feel necessarily about it, but he's like very business mindset like oriented. So like the way he spoke is like very cut to the chase kind of thing, because you can tell he's like a busy guy. Or whatever. But it was like, hey, read your credentials, you're qualified. So, do you want the job or not? This is everything that it entails. You know? Kinda? Yeah, kinda like Tim. It was like, look, I read your stuff, you're qualified, the information's there. Like, I believe you are what you say on this, you know, thing or whatever. Your application. And so it was the entire interview itself was like very, very brass tacks, right? Like, he didn't want me to sell myself. Like, I couldn't make any funny quips or witty, like, anecdotes or anything like that. It was just point to point to point to point. Cool, we'll talk. You know, kind of thing.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Yeah, so like it was really fast. And obviously I'm not going to be working like 40-hour weeks. Like I'll have a small clientele list. But it's like enough, you know,
Hey, that's a present.
to start. And if I'm working with 2 clients and I'm technically a contract worker, realistically he might have his hands out of my way, you know, so I can do like my own thing and then they just pay me and I continuing on. But, I mean, it's not well known, right? Like, I think it's pretty, well known at this point that I value, autonomy. You know, and so with that autonomy, I'm able to do some really fun, crazy things. Like, I tell the story a lot because I know it, like, it impresses people as, like, what I'm doing. But when we were doing, the Time Machine, Orwell's Time Machine, and we basically had to I gave all the students the impossible task of figuring out what the hell, you know, the book was about. Which not even a regular adult can do, so why would you expect a child to? But it was the whole critical thinking aspect of it.
Sit here. Got 'em all. Processing.
Oh, hey. Yeah, we're back to Outer Worlds. We're trying to catch up to where we were. We're originally working on being consistent with weekend stuff, so my plan is to stick with like gaming with group and everything like that, and then this will kind of be like our solo project, because my girlfriend has never played the game and I thought it'd be fun for her. You just missed her. She was here. But yeah, this one I'm this stream, or this is a game that I'm committed to finishing on stream. I won't be playing it off stream whenever we do solos or anything like that. This is what we're doing, you know. I have no idea if she got any of that.
You're not real. You're not real. Shh. You're not real.
Yeah. It gets me committed.
No,
Totally
no,
not.
just leave me alone. No, 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 just leave me alone. No, 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 just leave me alone.
Higgins.
You're not real. You're not real. Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the phantoms.
I'm not a phantom.
See, Higgins, this is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Well, that's a good name, I guess.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries.
Fair enough.
Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our
Searinox D Shadow Dragon. That is true. That is very true. That D stands for definitely not insane.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Ah, he was an intergalactic adventurer, just like Searinox Hawthorne.
Hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
That's the only thing of engineering I know, buddy.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It's... Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to...
Thank you.
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem.
Security chief confiscated it. Cool. Oh, hey guys. Welcome. welcome to the adventures. Guys, we're at space camp. We're going through cadet survival in space with suave, swashbuckling, smooth-talking starship captain Searinox D. Hawthorne. The D stands for definitely attractive. And we've been tasked with rewriting power from a group of deserters to a town that's dying, or a town that's dying to the deserters. Either way, there's a lot going on that we're trying to fix. Modify behavior, select new mode, select new target, define intruders. Awesome. They should be fighting each other anytime now. They're just gonna walk and... There they are. Shots fired. Definitely. Adjective. Yay. What I was talking about earlier was how this is going to be our solo game. I'm definitely not going to play this off stream. We're going to go through the entire game and the DLCs because I've never played the DLCs before. And then like when we do mobile gaming, or not multiplayer gaming, you know, and stuff like that, we'll play with the group. But this will be our solo project. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and keep. I'm gonna try to keep things like relatively consistent for the most part. Yeah. Try to keep things relatively consistent. We'll stick with like
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
weekend streams, things like that.
Processing.
Watch out!
You're supposed to be not evil. Well, right, and we're already kind of like on our way to affiliate. We just need to have like consistently, we need to have 3 3 viewers per stream. Like an average of 3 viewers per stream, and then we can start doing channel bits. Like I want to have a soundboard and things like that for like channel points, like for people to throw me off and stuff like that, because knowing my luck, that's just how it would happen. You know, like I got plans. Oh, and we already decided that we're gonna save the deserters and not the town, because screw the town. Everybody can live out in the woods in peace with whole, farm fresh, organic food. Yep.
I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
We're also trying to do most of the most of the side quests. Bond makes his way down to the control room. Just for like experience and covering bases. Nope. Damn it. Whew. You.
What's eating you? The tail.
I don't care.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My
Robots went nuts.
Jimmy'd open the vending machines. That
Awesome.
braised.
I just want to know.
Oh, before.
Where the key is. I want the security room key. That's all I want. That was a whole lot of nothing. Damn it. Where's the key? Where's Rachel? Tell me. Who is Harvey Dent? Can he be trusted?
Got it. Heads down.
Ooh, a chef hat. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Not gonna do it. Nope. I just want the lockbox. Can't. Whatever.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but...
Yep.
I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I don't.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Huh.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family.
This is tough because even the vicar was like, redirect power to the city.
The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
I don't know. This is always a tough
Mrs. Devitt
decision.
built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Dang, she has a good point. What do you guys think? I know I said screw the town, but I feel like you like Parvati or you like Miss McDivitt, the old lady that wants to hurt the town, or that has it against the town of Stillwater. Oh, Parvati? Yeah. Have you never played this game before? So we should side with Parvati. Ooh, cool. Okay, so since this is like multiple people's blind playthrough, well, not my blind playthrough. I kind of understand the game, but I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So like there's a whole just like in every RPG, everybody has their own backstory. So that just means, and we'll have to remind me as I go, we'll do everybody's side quest too, because Parvati has like really cool like side missions and side story and everything like that. So I guess we're just gonna go side with Parvati and Vicar Max.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
No, Parvati, you were fine.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Redirect power. Do the cool thing? What's the cool thing? Oh, so you got a taste of her playing through her romance. Oh, with a different NPC subplot. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that whole story in itself is awesome. Continue. Redirect power to Edgewater. That was what we were going for, right? We're redirecting power to Edgewater. We're saving the town. Yeah, we're saving the town. Redirect to Edgewater. There it is. It's done. I have no idea where the security chief's card is. But we need it before we can go back to Edgewater, because that's where one of our side missions is. But I'm also saving all of my VODs too. So maybe I'll just do like uploads to YouTube too in case people miss stuff. We just need to figure out a way to keep things on brand and halfway interesting enough, because I think we could do a lot with affiliate. I was even playing around with the idea of trying to figure out how to make a Searinox VTuber instead of using like a webcam or something like that. But I have no idea. I have no idea how. I think it would be cool too. Like, we could have my, like, aura as it, or I could find another version or something. Yeah. Maybe a different character, maybe not like the aura. Well, so like what I had at one point or what I was playing with was free. But it was an emo looking dude.
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the...
Thank you. But yeah, it was a anime model that looked very similar to me. Like hair and all. Did I miss someone? Look, I'm not as creative. I wish I was artsy. I'm artsy in like the narrative way, not like, you know. So if I could design my own character, I would. Um, an LMG. There's the card. I came up just short of being artsy. I feel like coming up just short of being artsy means, right, that you have the potential, like, to grow and expand, right? Because coming up just short just means being unrefined. Right, and so if you're unrefined, that means you can hone that craft. I never was able to really draw even like with any kind of remote semblance. So that's why I say that. But there's like a very, very clear difference, you know? A leather boa. It's huge. Design technical artist, just need more training. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just good at public speaking. That's like where my talents that's where my talents lie. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, food's bound to spoil.
Everybody keeps staring at me.
Whoa.
Are you?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
Just passing through, Thomas.
Sorry,
Don't worry about
I
me.
just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Totally.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me... No kidding.
I got 3.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just I appreciate... In fact, I put aside something special.
I'll let you know. Thanks. Okay, cool.
Don't see why Thomas can't just... Something I can...
Nope. Okay, well, time to convince all these people to leave.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Oh, shut up.
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock
She sounds
will
very
starve.
culty.
I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their lives
Stand in for Blanco.
and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. You tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not
She
return.
really hates him.
Those are my terms. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left.
I mean, she has a reason, right, for not going back. Should we... Because Reed sees people as disposable, right? But if we get everybody back in there and we deal with Reed and have somebody else take over, maybe it could be like the best of both worlds? I don't know. Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts? So maybe we should try and find a way to deal with Reed and get everybody back into town, is what you're saying? Okay.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
But one
Kill
person.
Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Okay.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses.
What?
I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town.
This is a little scary. So she's been using dead bodies for mulch.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? I've been thinking about going back. I get sick thinking about working at the camp. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years.
So this is tough. Do we get Adelaide in to desecrate bodies? Or should we just talk Reed into leaving? I know it's tough. I know it's tough. But since this is... You've never played this game before and you've never seen all these consequences... Yeah. I don't know. It's maybe I'll talk.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, let's talk Reed into stepping down first, and then maybe they can just like no body funny business. And then maybe we can like they can use the like marauder bodies or something without having to go into the graveyard, right? Boo. Boo. Horrible. Horrible. Tumultuous. Gee-bus. That was really bad. That was painful. Reed, I've come to bargain.
Day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their post?
Give me super strength.
Go ahead.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
Well, as a leader, you need to figure something out.
Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile.
You're not a good leader.
Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body. And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine in the stream?
No, you dumb
Medicine
shit.
is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone.
I don't like this.
So I have to choose.
What a bastard.
Yes, it is. Spacer's choice is a family. And the survival of the family is more important.
Fuck you.
I appreciate. Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town. I am not perfect.
I've done what's best for my town. Change of leadership might be what needed. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry for sneezing in your guys' ear.
Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
No.
You are disparaging our... We are a space...
Yeah, treatment. Yeah. They just need vegetables.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food, and she'll do it if you step down.
Will you excuse me for being skeptical? How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, I don't know how. All I know is it's some math, and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague...
Best treatment is hard work, yeah.
She
See,
this office more.
why didn't you come to this conclusion of him needing to be buried before I walked in?
Here is ending. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Because if you thought he needed to, They are. If you wanted me to bury him, I could have walked in and shot him here and there. But, here and then. But, it's too late now. Bup, 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 bup. Therefore, people are compost? Therefore, people are compost. I know how math works. Okay, I don't like the fact that you're using people's corpses, but...
The snakes come back.
Worm food.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all
I said it.
Point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Ooh, my reputation with the
just to
board.
Put me in charge of Edgewater. Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery.
Don't use the cemetery.
I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater.
Chappy and indecisive like that. It's not anyone's fault. Nope. It's not anyone's fault. You're right, it's not anyone's fault. How do I get out of here? Gotta go return this logic module, because we're stopping the robot rebellion.
Never seen the veil lit up like this before. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile.
I do want something
So here's a
tactile.
couple bits for your trouble. And a little something to remember me by.
Thank you. You'll love to see it. Tactical shotgun. Awesome. Well then, I think we might be set. Time to cast off and on our journey into space. See where our adventures take us next with the amazing crew of Searinox, Hawthorne, and the Unreliable. Yeah. For those of you that are still hanging around, I super appreciate you.
Just helping this fella. That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters
And I
Edgewater folks back
super
together.
appreciate you guys
I hope you will
hitting
swear.
follow and hanging out.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh, Parvati's
She
never
was
met
in
her
another
mother.
division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
Oh
So
shit.
when I was born, I got sent here.
Parvati got abandoned by her mother.
I don't know about normal.
But
Dad said she worked
yeah,
under some
we're on our
special
way.
contract.
I'll update things on Twitch to
sensible.
show that we're still on our
Dad
way
just fixed
through
machines.
to
Needed some kind of
affiliate.
crazy,
We'll hang out
high-level
on the
stuff.
weekends.
Better to raise me on his
We'll
time.
hang out with the fourths, and everything like that. And we'll game with them. Probably do some like Fortnite or like Call of Duty. You know, more shooter games that I'm just not good at. And stuff like that. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, this will be one of our solo projects. I'll have VODs and everything set up, and I'll probably create a YouTube channel or something just to have everything kind of consolidated on. But yeah.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome.
Oh,
Does she
Parvati.
have a name yet? What's her drive mom? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
What if you came with
So
me?
it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Pick a cabin. It's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister.
It's Captain.
I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She's so excited.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
By all means, Vicar Max.
I could spend out. So, tell me what's on your mind.
Okay, so I think the best way to say goodbye and end this stream
I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
is by launching ourselves into space in a heaping bucket of metal.
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
As
Our
is
engine room
tradition.
is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladder.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, Ada.
What can I do for you, Cap?
I've installed
Our
it.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay, Ada. Take us out.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Okay, what do you want, old man?
There you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What
Today.
we saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
So the board's the enemy.
The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay. Assimilate what? The board? Not the Borg. Well, time to go talk to Gladys.
I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Of course.
And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay. I think that's where we'll call it. For now, we'll continue our adventures next weekend in the evenings. I might play Final Fantasy for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for participating in chat and kind of guiding my hand along these unfortunate adventures on the Unreliable. And with that, we'll see you all later. Bye.